Okay, so what you should have out in front of you is you should have your periodic table, you should have a white bonding practice sheet, and you should have a yellow packet. Does anybody need any of those worksheets they don't have? So our next test is over ionic bonds, okay? And it's pretty easy. It's easy to see. It's easy to know how to name. So we're going to go from not knowing how stuff bonds to getting all the way to the point that we know why it bonds, how it bonds, and what to name it. You will know how to name compounds from this section, okay? Then we'll take a test over that. Then we'll do the same thing with covalent bonds, okay? We're going through the two types of bonding. Okay, so ionic bonds, okay? Ionic bonds form when ions form, okay? And what we're going to start with is just a quick review. You can actually scribble out where it says total number of electrons on your white bonding practice sheet. I think that column is not important. Let's scribble that column out. We're not going to do that one. So woo-hoo, let's work. Let's do some symbol review. See what you guys know. What is the atomic symbol for chlorine? Cl. And it's always written, the first letter is capitalized, the second letter is not. Okay, what about potassium? Anybody know potassium? Okay, good. Magnesium, Mg. Fluorine, people always mess up fluorine. It's just F. People always put Fl. Aluminum, Al. Sodium, Na. And I remember that like, nah, I don't need any salt. It's not really salt, it's sodium, but nah, I don't need sodium. Nah. So if you can't remember it, that helps. Nitrogen, N. Oxygen, O. Hydrogen, carbon, and iodine. Awesome. Those are good ones to memorize just so you, I mean, they're so common. They're in many things. Okay, now the number of valence electrons. This is a tidbit of review. So for our valence electrons, remember, you might want to write this down. How many valence electrons does group 1 have? 1. How many valence electrons does group 2 have? If I were you, I'd write this down at the top of my periodic table. Skip the transition metals. How many does group 3 have? 3. How many does group 4 have?
4.
Group 5? 6? 7? 8? Boom, that's really easy, right? Now, let's head back to our bonding worksheet. Use your periodic table that you have on your paper. How many valence electrons does chlorine have? Well, I know chlorine's a colorless gas, so I know it's on the right side. It's in the 7th group, so it has 7 valence electrons. Potassium. Potassium's a metal.
1.
Potassium has 1. Magnesium. 2. Okay, I'm going to pause here, and I'm going to stop this here, and I'm going to let you guys fill in the rest.